So instead of everyone writing the same policy code for cast, I've decided to support comparisons in the libraries. For example, if you want to say if cast is greater or equal to developer, or you can make your own ranges like user or below. This is how we allow the cast instance to be compared with these bool operators. So we have a test case. So the cast objects support direct ordered comparison. A cast mini is less than a cast user. Cast user is less than a cast developer. Cast developer is less than a cast workstation. The workstation less than a rig. And a rig is bigger than a workstation is bigger than a developer is equal to a developer. The user is less than a developer, and a mini is equal to a mini. So that now the cast object supports direct comparison. So for example, say we made a range, user or below, then we can say that range contains. Yeah, that's an interesting question. So what happens if somebody does it backwards? Cast range user to rig. You got user class machine to rig class machine. You kind of expect the range to go user to rig. So say you didn't want mini machines, but you wanted all other kinds of cast of machines. So you could say user to rig. What should I do if somebody does it backwards? When we do call contains on cast range, we check if the cast is between the two. If they do it backwards, what do we do? Do we throw an error if they do it backwards? See, I'm not sure about that. We just silently answer. So with Python, if you do range 5, you get 0 to 5. If you do 1 to 5, 4. But what happens if you do 5 to 1? Well, actually nothing. You actually have to do a step. What I decided to do is just make it work backwards. I could have raised an error. I could have done nothing like Python, but I decided to just be convenient. So I treat rig to user like user to rig. It's a little bit magic, but it's more convenient. I think if we just do what Python does, return nothing because there is no users after rig, then I think that's just a little bit too complicated. So I mean, it's a more human way. Humans, you would say, from big to small and small to big, they work the same. It's a choice anyway. The first round, I did it like Python. If it's greater or equal to min, less than or equal to max, then it passes. But because of the backwards case, I changed it to if it's greater or equal than lower and less than or equal to upper. So what's happening here is that lower is saying, give me the lower of the two, and upper is saying, give me the upper of the two. And then instead of using min and max, I'm using whichever one is lower and whichever one is higher. And now I'm looking at it, I realize that the standard library has a min-max and it has a clamp, and this could all be one-liner, and this could actually be worked out when you create the range. But anyway, we'll fix that later. It's always when you see the code in a different format, you get different ideas. So when I see it in GitHub, that creates an independent part of my brain, a more objective part of my brain than the IDE. I go into code review mode, and then I decided let's make it even high level. So let's just have some functions, user or below, user or above, dev or below, dev or above. So if you've detected the cast of the user's computer, you can just decide you want to do something. If it's like a user or below system, or if it's a user or above system, or a dev or below system, or a dev or above system. I mean, there could be several more combinations of this, but these seem to be the most useful ones. I mean, user or above is like all machines apart from a mini. It's on everything but a Raspberry Pi or everything but a really low spec machine. And also this one, dev or above, treat dev machines and those above. So for me, those two seem to be the way mine thinks. But then also you could say, you could think the other way around. If it's user or below, so if it's a normal laptop or a low-powered laptop, then do something else. Otherwise, do something posh for smart machines. Or you could say, if user or above, do something for everything apart from really mini machines. Or dev or below, do everything for sensible machines, and then for big rigs or workstations, then do something else. Or you could say, do dev or above. So the user of the code probably just needs one of these, and they'll be fine. If dev or above contains, the local machine, then do this. Otherwise, do that. I mean, most of the time, that's really all you need. They can use cast, and they can just, maybe one function is all you need.